In this video, we're going to talk about what's new in 2025 in Las Vegas, next on Jaycation. What's up, Jaycationers? Welcome back to another video here in the Las Vegas series, and today we're going to talk about what's new in Las Vegas for 2025. There are a few new places opening up around Vegas here on the Strip, outside of the Strip, and other events coming into town, really fun events. So we're going to discuss that in this video. I'm going to take you around the Las Vegas Strip, show you what they have to offer for 2025. Leading off, I'm sure you might have heard this in the news, the Delano over at Mandalay Bay. You can see it right there. You don't see the word Delano on the side anymore, and that's because they're going to be rebranding to the W. It will be the W at some point in 2025. It is a really nice boutique hotel. I like their rooftop. You're getting a nice view from the start of the Strip. There is a rumor that there will be a Filipino town here in Las Vegas, and that will be over by Maryland, kind of near UNLV where the Jollibee is. We've covered that Jollibee in the past. They will put signage of a Filipino town over here in Vegas, and Vegas has over 200,000 Filipinos and Filipino Americans in their population. A lot of the service workers are Filipino, so shout out to them. Yeah, that would be really cool if they put that signage out. It might happen. It would be really cool because there's not very many Filipino towns that are official around the United States. The only other Filipino town that I know of is in LA, and they do have signage for that. Another resort we can talk about that is a rumor as of now is the Galileo Group wants to build an NBA-sized arena there, along with a resort and even condominiums and shopping and restaurants. So we shall see if that comes to fruition. And there have been, once again, we're gonna say this a lot in videos, renderings of the proposed Galileo Resort. So we shall see if that actually gets off the ground or even happens to start being built in 2025. We did mention this place in the What's New in 2024 video, and we are now going into 2025 and it's almost done. I still remember last year, New Year's Eve, seeing this building being built right from Brewdog, because Brewdog is right next door. And now you have the Puma that is open, a 3-store Puma. They will have other stores like Adidas, JD Sports, H&M, and then they'll also be rolling out the world's biggest In-N-Out burger, a 3-store In-N-Out burger. And you know Vegas is popular for having ABC stores, and this whole area is populated with ABC stores, but they are going to add yet another one here at Boulevard. If you go up to their 3rd floor, there's going to be a really nice viewing deck. You can see out to the city center, see South Strip. It's going to be a really cool experience, and a lot of the signage says spring 2025, so look out for more stores opening in the spring. New In-N-Out is actually going to be on the 3rd floor of Boulevard, and it's going to be the biggest one in the world, and it's going to probably be the best In-N-Out with a view. It's going to rival the Brewdog, and that's really cool because there'll be 2 In-N-Outs on the Strip now, even though there's plenty more In-N-Outs around the Las Vegas Valley. With Las Vegas being an ever-changing landscape, there are positives and negatives to it, and one negative is there are some businesses that unfortunately fail and end up closing, and right here is the popular Ocean One. Now, I don't have a real connection to it, but I know many of y'all do because of its cheap eats. They used to have $5 lunch meals. I call it cafeteria food for $5, but they have a huge menu there. They had drinks 3 for $12. Unfortunately, it's closed. They do have signs up saying that they are gonna try to find a new location, so stay tuned for that. As of November 2024, Ocean One has closed. Cue the Sarah McLachlan, I Will Remember You, Black and White Sadness. Also coming soon here at Planet Hollywood is Miracle Eats, which is Las Vegas's newest food hall. It says it's gonna start serving in 2024 in December. We shall see. They're still putting some finishing touches to some of the businesses here, but they do have places like Tacotarian behind me. There will be a pizza place over here. They're revamping a few other popular restaurants, and we shall see when Miracle Eats opens, but it'll definitely be open at some point in 2025. You can still hear the construction going. going. They're hard at work. 10 plus flavorful finds. Also gonna be a chicken place here. We're prepping the kitchen, pardon the mess. We'll do a complete food video here. All right, let me take out the list and tell you exactly what Miracle Eats will have to offer. Carnegie Pizza, which is right here, will be opening up, and they debuted it in 2020, and they'll feature New York and Sicilian style pizza. At Sal's, which is known for indulgent sandwiches and sides, you got Tacotarian, which is a Vegas-based taco shop. It's a fully plant-based restaurant, and we've had it before in the past. They have multiple locations across the valley. I had the one in the Arts District. They got Dave's Hot Chicken. We see that all over the US. Lobster Me, which was already there in the past. You also got the Fat Tuesday, and there will be a few others around here. 10 places to eat, looks pretty good. Made it over here to 63 Las Vegas at City Center. And we're right next to the Arte Museum where we did last year's video. Arte Museum, still amazing. Make sure you check that out. You got the Museum of Illusions with Ross right there. But what's brand new over here is popular country star Jason Aldean. His kitchen and bar is opening up. The grand opening is December 5th, 2024, and this place will be brand new and spanking and ready to go. They're gonna go up against Old Red down the street. Jason Aldean's gonna have a restaurant on the Las Vegas Strip. Now they're putting the final touches to the kitchen and bar, and stay tuned because we will definitely make a visit over here. Since we're at a restaurant, let's talk restaurants. Mark Wahlberg just opened up a Mexican restaurant over at Town Square called Flecha Cantina. The outside patio had some fire pits and it caught fire a few weeks back. Apparently it's still good to go. So Flecha Cantina. If you like breakfast, Norm's just crossed the California-Nevada state line, and Norm's is basically, it's like a Denny's but like a Southern California version. Just opened up a couple of weeks ago. We're also going to be getting a second location of Zippy's, the famous local Hawaiian food chain. They're going to be building their second location somewhere in the valley. And in Chinatown, you guys got to check out Gu Social. Gu Social is in the back of Gu Plus Sandoz. You get all these sakura trees in the background. There's a TV over there and some really great food. Chef Iggy does an amazing job. Right next door is Suzuya Cafe. You gotta try those mochi beignets. They're fire, I'm telling you. Let's talk about residencies here at Planet Hollywood. We're gonna have the 3008 Black Eyed Peas residency. They'll be here in February, May, and March. So make sure you check out the dates if you wanna see some Black Eyed Peas. There are also a few other residencies still going on. You can expect Bruno Mars to continue on over at the Park MGM. You got concerts like Sammy Hagar, he's coming to town, and so is Coldplay. Coldplay will have multiple tour dates over here in Vegas. The Eagles, they were so popular that they extended their 5th farewell tour at the Sphere, and they're gonna be there until through March. Who knows, it may go longer, but if you wanna see the Eagles in 2025, that can be done, and I'm telling you, that was one of the best concerts I've ever been to. Best experiences over at the Sphere. So make sure you check out the Eagles in 2025 if you haven't yet. You can also expect your festivals like EDM over at the Las Vegas Speedway, the Electronic Daisy Festival. When we were young, all that will be going down over at the Las Vegas Festival grounds. Make sure you check out tickets for that if you are a fan. Lots of music. There's always music here in Vegas. Not only will Old Red and Blake Shelton be facing competition from Jason Aldean, but they will also be having a next door neighbor pretty soon, which is called Bottle Blonde. They're gonna have a ton of beer on tap and amazing food. It's gonna be a great view of the Las Vegas Strip. It's already pretty much up there, so I'm guessing by the middle of the year next year, you'll see Bottle Blonde popping up right here behind me in front of the Horseshoe. Like I said, the ever-changing landscape. A famous restaurant is going to be closing down on the Las Vegas Strip on December 31st, 2024, and that's Senior Frogs over at TI. RIP to Senior Frogs. It was fun while it lasted. Those yardsticks will always be remembered. Right now we are at the rooftop of the Polo Towers, but let's talk about swimming pools since we're right next to one. One of the big resorts here in Las Vegas is the Flamingo. They are remodeling their famous Go Pool. It really reminds you of being in Miami in the Copacabana. They're gonna put a new 2025 touch to it. Right now they're fully under construction, and that is back behind the Flamingo after you see the actual flamingos and on the corner near the monorail. And we shall see how it is in the summer of 2025 over at the Flamingo. We made it over here to the Flamingo now, and there are a few updates here at Flamingo. We mentioned the new Go Pool that is being constructed at the moment, but there are 2 restaurants that are opening up over here. This used to be a Purple Zebra location. It will be a Pinky's by Vanderpump. Really cool European looking windows, and that will be opening. And then a few doors down where the Bird Bar used to be is going to be Gordon Ramsay Burger. So the second Gordon Ramsay Burger location will be opening here at Flamingo. The other one is over at Planet Hollywood. So just 2 streets over and you have 2 Gordon Ramsay Burgers, and Hell's Kitchen is just across the street as well. Rumors have been running rampant about Casino Royale closing down and them building a 5-star resort over it. We shall see. They said that was going to happen in 2024. It didn't happen, but maybe in 2025, you never know. And just across the street, the Hard Rock construction has begun over at the old Mirage property. Stay tuned. Hard Rock is coming. Since Vegas is a sports town, there is guaranteed to always be sporting events. The only thing that's missing is NBA, but they do have the NBA Cup that comes here at the beginning of December each year. So the NBA Cup will be there at the end of the year over at T-Mobile Arena. NFL season in 2025, I know a lot of people like coming into Vegas and watching their teams play the Raiders at Allegiant Stadium. Here's their 2025 home opponents. Obviously, you got your AFC West, your Broncos, your Kansas City Chiefs, the LA Seawards, you got the Jacksonville Jaguars, the Tennessee Titans, the Dallas Cowboys, the New York Giants, and an AFC North opponent to be determined. So stay tuned for that. The VGK season will be going on as well, and WrestleMania 41 will be at Allegiant Stadium in April, and believe you me, I will be there acknowledging Roman Reigns. Hopefully The Rock is there as well, and that's in the middle of April. WrestleMania is going to be like Super Bowl week over here, the Super Bowl of wrestling, and there will be plenty of events. Probably Raw and SmackDown will be at T-Mobile Arena or the MGM Grand Garden Arena. There'll be signings and conventions. There'll be a convention at the Westgate WrestleCon, so stay tuned for that. Let's talk about conventions. Conventions are always happening, whether they're small or large here in Las Vegas. There will be the same conventions coming back. You got CES, you got ABN, the knitting convention, you got SEMA if you're into cars, plenty others coming to town. I mean, WrestleMania is pretty much a wrestler's convention. I can't possibly name all the freaking conventions, but there's tons. And NFR is in December, so make sure you get your cowboy hat and get ready for some cowboycation fun. Talk about this blank space. Shout out to Taylor Swift. Well, as you can see, the Vegas skyline changed a couple of months back when the implosion of the famous Tropicana went down. And if you saw my friends Jay and K Stay in Vegas YouTube channel, you got to see the whole implosion VIP style from a really cool viewing area. Over at the Tropicana, that is where the Oakland A's, well, the former Oakland A's, the Athletics, the Major League Baseball team, will be building their ballpark. Now, there's going to be different phases of the ballpark being built. It hasn't been totally approved yet to what the design's going to be, but there are renderings out there and it looks pretty cool. They're trying to make a stadium that looks like the Sydney Opera House. If you haven't been to Sydney before, I do have an early Jaycation vlog from there, and I did visit the Sydney Opera House, but that's what they're gonna do there. They're gonna build hotels, they're gonna have restaurants and shops over there, and that's gonna be rolling out through the years, but expect a groundbreaking at some point in 2025. Another thing that may be new in 2025 is the Neon Museum relocating to a bigger space in the Arts District. There are so many signs here in Vegas that are classic, especially with places like the Tropicana closing and the Mirage. They're gonna have abundance of neon signs to display. Their current location is getting too small, so apparently there's going to be a brand new neon museum location, so stay tuned for that location and when it's going to open up. I've actually never been to the Neon Museum, so I'm actually excited to see. For all you golf lovers, down the way at Mandalay Bay, they do have a new miniature golf for adults club slash countryside vibe miniature golf setting. It's over where the Rum green jungle used to be near the parking lot of Mandalay Bay, and it looks like a really fun time. It's indoor, and you can have a fun night playing miniature golf over there till late. These places have already been open in 2024, but Pop Stroke opened over the summer. That is Tiger Woods' mini golf place over at Town Square. And you also got Atomic Golf over by the Strat. That was fun. I went with Dad Cation, Uncle Jack, and Jamal. Had a fun time taking our swings over at the range. If you're a big golf fan, they have those 3 options, along with a few others like Top Golf. F1 will also be back for its 3rd year, and it's going to be the exact same weekend in November. There has been rumblings about them moving it up a couple of weeks, but they did lock in the dates being the same weekend for next year. So will Max Verstappen win his 5th Drivers' Championship? Will Red Bull still take the cake until they reset the rules in 2026? I guess we'll wait and find out, and we'll also see how the rates are and how much tickets are, hotel rooms for that weekend, because 2nd year, prices were definitely a little bit lower. The Chase Sapphire Lounge is coming here in 2025. That's good. That's something big right there. I don't have to go to the other club anymore. All right, Jaydaheaters, so that will do it for what's new in 2025 in Las Vegas. There's gonna be a ton of other things opening up that I haven't even found out about or discussed, so comment down in the description box below what's opening up around the Las Vegas Valley, or what events or concerts are coming to town. I would like to know. And if you guys haven't checked out Las Vegas 777 Let's Go, it's my Facebook page. We have over 4,500 Las Vegas lovers talking about the latest news and ongoings around town. Until the next one, stay trapped in Las Vegas. Let's go!